Hi, my name is Belinda Weaver. I'm the creator of the Copywriting Master Class. Now, I open the doors to the Copywriting Master Class just twice a year. So if you're at the point where you're looking around for a copywriting course and you're comparing the options you have, you probably have some questions. Good questions. So this little video is all about answering the frequently asked questions I get about the Copywriting Master Class. Let's get in. The first question I usually get asked after how much is it, which I'll get to, is do I need to have some experience in copywriting already? And the answer is no. Yeah, I've designed the Copywriting Masterclass for people who want to get into copywriting, who want to become copywriters. Now, in order to do that, you need to have a solid foundation in the writing skills that copywriters use every day on every project. And that's what this course will give you. So in each of the lessons, you'll be explained the copywriting technique or skill in a lot of detail, plus any marketing psychology that can influence that copywriting technique. There is lots of detail, lots of explanation, and lots of examples so you can see them in action. And each worksheet that accompanies each lesson also has all the information you need to do the exercise, to practice the new skill you're learning. So you really don't need to bring anything to the course. But that's not just it. This course is also great for people who maybe are copywriters already. Maybe you fell into the job of copywriter. It's actually going really well, but you're thinking, I would like a more solid foundation in the writing skills that I'm using every day. I want a little more confidence that what I'm doing is correct. I want a little more certainty in the processes that I'm using around my copywriting. Because when you have confidence and certainty around the writing techniques that you're using and the processes you're using, you will get repeatably great results. You'll also be able to write better copy faster. And that's what this course is all about. Now, the next question I often get asked is, do I need to bring clients? No, of course not. You don't need to bring anything to the course except your good self. All the worksheets that accompany the lessons have scenarios created for you so you can practice the new technique that you've learned. Now, in the last module, there's also a lesson all about how to write brochures, ads, sales emails, email marketing, sales letters, I should say. And for those exercises, you actually get to do complete projects and you'll get a copywriting brief given to you. So it will be very much like a real project. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, sometimes people ask me what the course includes. Another great question. There is a lot of information about this on the website, and there's also a course outline so you can see exactly what the course contains. But in summary format, it is 12 lessons delivered over 12 weeks. It's actually 16 lessons because there are 12 lessons covering getting to know your reader, what they really want, extracting benefits from features, how to make the reader, your reader, the hero of the story, how to get the right tone of voice. Then we talk about headlines, offers, building trust, calls to action. Then we talk about the writing process. We do that big how-to lesson on how to write brochures, emails, letters, and ads. And then we talk about editing and formatting. So there's your 12 lessons, but there's also 4 bonus lessons all about SEO copywriting. So you really do cover everything you need to know to write copy that sells. Now, that's not all the course includes, of course, because learning this kind of stuff isn't just about getting a lot of information. Otherwise, you already would have done it by now. The heart of this course is the coaching that's available. When you do a worksheet for each lesson, you can submit it to a private Copywriting Masterclass forum. That's where I'll pick it up, I'll have a look through, and I'll give you a critique and any feedback and comments I have. Now, that is a little scary at first, but it's okay because that is really how you do get better. Having someone go, that's good, maybe this is where you could do a little bit better. Have you thought of this? Now the next step with your thinking is this. It helps you see the next step, broaden your perspective, and become better faster. What else? We also have a private Facebook group, and that's kind of where we hang out, the forums where we do a lot of the work, of Facebook groups where we hang out, but you can also ask a lot of questions. So you have a lot of access to me as your coach. What's also included is monthly coaching calls and webinars. So this is where I might present more information about a particular topic. Sometimes I talk about writing. Sometimes I talk about being a copywriter, how to run a business. And sometimes we have an AMA, Ask Me Anything coaching call. So there's plenty of opportunities to ask the sticky questions you have either on the course content or being a copywriter. We do talk about all those things. Now, at the end of the course, you should have a very solid foundation in the copywriting techniques that you are going to employ every single copywriting project. You will have an ultimate copywriting Bible that you can keep forever and refer back to at any time. And that's what smart copywriters do. They never think they know everything. They're always going back to reference material to keep their brains fresh on the techniques that they need to write sharp, effective copy. So you have those. You have lifetime access to the content, including future upgrades. You have lifetime access to getting reviews and critiques from me. This is a self-paced course, but you can take as long as you like. Now, at the end of the course, you can also get a written recommendation from me, maybe get on the list of my referred copywriters that I refer work to, and you'll also get a badge and a certificate to say you're a graduate of the course, which can demonstrate to clients the quality of your copywriting. So that is a whistle and dime tour of everything that you get as part of the copywriting course. Check out the page for this course because it really does cover everything in a lot more detail. It lists how many examples, how many worksheets, how many scenarios, how many tips, a ton. And there's also a course outline so you can see in detail what each of the lesson covers. If you have any questions, any more questions as you go, just email me, masterclass@copyrightmatters.com.au. Now, I alluded to something, this lifetime access, and a question I do get asked is, do I have a time limit to finish the course? I'm giving you a lot of no's right now because the answer to this one is also no. I know a lot of courses kind of shunt people through lesson by lesson, and you only have a certain amount of time to do the lesson, a certain amount of time to submit your work if you want feedback. And that's okay for other courses, but I don't like those kind of courses because I know that life happens. I know that many of you are going to be doing this copywriting course in your lunch hours at your day job, just like that's how I learned copywriting. You might be doing it in the evenings, on weekends, around your family. And I know that you might not be able to do a lesson a week because life happens. And I don't want to penalize you because your life is happening around you trying to get into copywriting. So that's not the course I've created. You get lifetime access to the content. You also get as long as you need to do the work and submit them to the forum. So whether you start the course on day 100 and then you get sidetracked and then you come back on day 200, well, you're going to get the same experience in terms of getting critiques from me. I think that's one of the key differentiators in this course. And as I said, you also get access to future upgrades of the course material. And because I'm always going through, maybe changing examples, updating case studies, putting new tips that I'm learning into the course. Never stop learning. All right. The next question I sometimes get asked is, am I going to get lost in a sea of hundreds of other students? And that's a good question. Like when the doors open to some courses, the floodgates are actually open and hundreds of people sign up. And that works for some courses, but it doesn't work for my course. And the reason it doesn't work is that I devote 16 to 20 plus hours per student working through the course material. I'm available for questions. I'm responding on Facebook. I'm in the forum. I'm reviewing and critiquing and posting. I'm sharing resources. I'm running webinars. I'm doing coaching calls. That takes time. And I think if you're investing the coin to do this copywriting course and set the foundation of your copywriting skills, you're investing the time to learn how to write better copy faster, then I don't want you to get lost. I respect that time. I respect your investment. So I capped the class between 20 and 25 people. The last couple of times I run it, I brought it back down to 20 so I can give everyone the personal attention that they deserve. So no, you will not get lost. Alrighty. Oh, what if the course isn't for me? I have to tackle this one. I don't like talking about this. I don't want the course to be not perfect for you. Now, It also has never happened. No one has ever taken me up on the 30-day money-back guarantee that I offer with the course, but I want to make sure it's available because this course takes a lot of time and effort. It covers everything. I have created a beast of a course, but I can tell you this, it is absolutely worth it to get to the end. Because you will be confident. You will be confident about your copywriting skills. And it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling to write like that. So I mentioned I've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. So as soon as you sign up to the course, you start getting emails. You get the first module and you actually get 30 days access to that first module. 4 lessons you get access to. You'll actually also be invited to a copywriting masterclass coaching call, or maybe even a webinar. You'll have access to the Facebook group. You'll have access to the forum. You can submit work and get me reviewing and critiquing your work for 30 days. Then if you still don't think this is the copywriting course that will help you become an in-demand copywriter, no questions asked, contact me within 30 days of your start date. I will give you your money back. With pleasure, because I don't want you to feel awkward and weird and kind of a bit angry about being on the course. I want you to have an awesome experience, and I do everything I can to create that awesome experience. So once that kind of refund process happens, you don't get access to the Facebook community, you don't get access to the forum, you don't get any more critiques, you don't get access to the content, you don't get access to the future upgrades, you don't get invited to the coaching calls and the webinars. But you'll have your cash back, and that is totally cool. Because sometimes it's not until you get into something that you realize, you know what, this is not for me. And I respect that. So the biggest question I actually get asked is, how much is it? And it's a good question. It's a sensible question because you need to budget, right? So I'm not going to tell you. I'm sorry. What you can do is, if the course is open right now, just go to the sales page, copywritematters.com/learn-copywriting. The price will be there. There is a VIP launch discount for the people who get in quick. There is a pay up front discount if you want to pay up front and get access, start straight away, or there is a payment plan option if you'd like to space out your payments. So there's 3 different payment options. The prices are all there on the website. Now, if you're tuning into this FAQ session and the course isn't actually open, as I said, I open it 2 times a year. If the course isn't open right now, I want you to sign up for updates, because that's where you find out about pricing information as well. You'll also be the first to learn when the next course updates. So I don't spam you with anything else. All I'm doing is telling you about the course, mainly when it's going to open and how much is it going to cost. So that's where you're going to get the information you're looking for, and you can start budgeting, because I tell you, it is well worth the coin. So they are the big questions I get asked about the Copywriting Masterclass, and hopefully they've just made you a little bit more excited about signing up. Now, as I just mentioned, if the course is open right now, get to the page, secure your seat, because I don't open the doors for very long, and you can actually start the course straight away, which is kind of cool. If it's not open right now, sign up for updates, and you'll be one of the first people to learn when the course opens again, how much it is, and a lot of other great information about the course. Don't forget, you can also download a course outline from the website, and if you just can't wait, you'll also, when you sign up for updates, get access to a free copywriting mini course to whet your appetite. So that's it from me. They are my FAQs about the Copywriting Masterclass. As I said, if you have any more questions that I haven't answered, hit me up at masterclass@copywritematters.com.au. Hopefully, I'll see you in the course. You gonna sit there and snore, are you, dog?